Hello, everyone. I'm excited to be with you today to be able to show you some of our resources that we have for kindergarten and first grade for literacy. So we're going to start off here just at the Nebo homepage so you can see how to get to that website for the at-home learning that you can get there again whenever you need to. So first of all, if you go, here's just the regular homepage. If you go to Nebo to employees, we'll go to the just employee homepage. Here, this little banner right here is the home learning resources for teachers. So if you click on that, you're going to get to everything the digital coaches have helped put together for elementary and secondary, actually. But we're going to go here to elementary resources and click there, and then we're going to go to literacy. So then if you click there, you'll be here. So here are these are kind of like launch pages that have just a lot of links, live links, and lessons already made that you can put into your online learning platforms. So today we're going to be checking out kindergarten and first grade in this webinar, and others have been done for the other grade levels. But we're going to start here in first grade, and then we'll skip over to kindergarten at the end. So if you go to first grade here, and as you're looking at these, feel free to go, if you're a kindergarten teacher, use first grade things. If you're a first grade teacher, go to the kindergarten site or go to second grade even to find things that will help all your students and their different various needs. So don't feel like you have to just stick to your grade level. The first thing I want to point out is at the top of this right here is there's a survey, and if you click on this survey, it's just like 2 questions. If there's a resource that you need help with, that you would like ready-made, that you don't see here, please just fill this out, and we would love to support you in that and to help you to either create a resource or find a resource for you that's specific to your grade level and to your need. And we would love for you to give us any feedback on things you might need there. So we have this broken down into, our typical literacy day, the things that we're all familiar with. So let's go through. The highlighter ones are ones I wanted to highlight to you. So let's go through and look at some of these things. So first of all, this first one I want to point out under shared reading is the Journeys Anthology. And what we have here is we've linked the Journeys student book. There's no login required for them. They have to have directions on what book to click on. But if you get them there and get them the right page level, this resource is really cool. You have to enable Flash to be able to get into this for them. That's really the biggest tricky part about this whole thing. And if you go to the table of contents here, you can get to a story, and then they can continue right where you left off in your instruction, and they can read the story. And if you click on this, we'll go to the first page of text. If you click on this, it will even read it for them. So here's a little microphone.
Has come in. Look, he is.
So that's kind of a nice feature, and you can let them know what page they need to be on, and you can do a little shared reading. You can even record yourself or record this for them on a Loom video like we're on today, and then give them a little assignment that they can do on their own to respond to the reading of the day or to practice the reading, going back into the text and find something in the text. So that's just one resource really quickly. We'll get out of that and go back here. We have this little shared reading lesson template on Seesaw already made up for you of how to do your shared reading with Journeys with students, and you can copy this and then edit it and change it to whatever you need. But this just kind of gives you an example of how you would take this link that we provided with a student ebook and put it into the Seesaw platform. So let's go on down. There's other things here. You can click through these. Just know that some of these links are links to something that's a resource that has a lot of different things on it. We've tried to simplify some of these links for you, but here's one example of that. Let's look at your guided reading right here. So these links with the guided reading resources are actually a link that takes you to a page that has many links on them. So these are guided reading lessons that you can do with your students specific to their reading level. So let's look here at level I right here. I think this is I through J. And what this is this is going to give you a week of things to do with that group that might be a level I through J. So on Monday, and it's taking a minute to load here, they would watch this video It's kind of giving them background knowledge on a pet store. Then they would read this book. So this is going to take you to a video. This link right here is actually going to take you to the book that they can read. And there's, again, no login required. It just will click them to the PDF of this, and they will read. Now, this one does not read to them. These don't work because it is a PDF, but it's okay because this should be a level that they could read themselves. So that takes you straight to the book, and these are all the Journeys books that we have in our level library. So they're going to be reading that. Then it'll give you something to do with them Tuesday. Wednesday, it's a new book. Then Thursday, each day after they read the first story, they reread it the second day. And then Friday, they usually have some kind of a culminating activity. This resource is such a rich resource. And like I said, all of these right here are a weekly resource like what I just showed you. So this is something to definitely check out, these pages. And there is a resource. It's moving kind of slow for me here. A through G right here, it's a whole separate page, just like this one. O through Z, a whole separate page. So feel free to look through all those levels and use what you need for your students that's already made for you to put into a teaching platform, an online teaching platform. Okay, so we've kind of looked through these right here. And I kind of showed you how the Journeys reading books, these again are all the PDFs that you showed that we showed you that were embedded into that last lesson. So you can just click on these right here and you can see all of the levels of those Journeys level library readers that we have right here. And here's the title and here's the level here. And once again, it's that PDF that we showed you from that last lesson. So, and you guys can come back and click around and just explore all this yourselves. We also have another template right here into Seesaw about how you could put a guided reading lesson into Seesaw right here that was made, and you can take a look at that. And some other lessons that you can come look at. We won't spend time on that one right now. I want to point out one awesome thing if you're using Heggerty. We have all of these Heggerty lessons that have been ready-made. We have some technicians that are so awesome working on these. So if students were getting Heggerty support, we want to continue that phonemic awareness support if they were getting it even tier 2 or tier 1. So you just click on these, and these videos are ready made for your so you can just upload this link into whatever learning platform, teaching platform you're using, and it's ready to go. And it's the whole lesson done for your students. So let's see if this will load here, and I'll give you a little preview of this. If it will play. So this is one of our.
Hi, welcome to Heggerty. Let's start with our cards. I'm not going to say what they say. You say it out loud.
Awesome technicians, I believe. So she's going through the flashcards, and then later she will get out her Heggerty Manual.
Wow,
She's
good
doing
job.
it.
Okay, let's do middle sounds. Coin, coin. Boy, middle sound. Oi, bounce.
So it's about 7 minutes long. So once again, all of these are different lessons that were made in Nebo that go along with Heggerty. Okay, moving right along. The other thing that's really cool that you might miss is this right here. This is a similar resource to the Heggerty, but these are all your blast lessons, and these go unit by unit, so you can continue on with your wonderful phonics instruction. And this isn't just the video the company has online. This is the full lesson being screencast by someone. So I'll give you a little sample of this. Let's see, I had one highlighted ready to go here. It's just highlighted because so I would find my way on doing a screencast. So I am going to take you to this and just show you. This is like, once again, it's a lesson that's been done. And Lacoon did this one.
19, lesson 3 today, we will be reading one-syllable words that follow the vowel consonant E pattern. For this lesson, instead of using our letter tiles because we don't have them at home,
8 minutes long.
Go ahead and grab either sticky.
Let's see if we can get to some content for you to see. So basically,
or phonemes for spin. Now I'm going to put my letters under the word spin. S, P, I, N.
Okay, so she's going through the concept and the practice with the students, just like you would do in classroom. The whole lesson is included here for them with instruction and practice time for the students. So this is a wonderful resource right here, and these have been done for all the grade levels that do phonics in our district. Okay, let's go down to writing. So, and we have, check out all of these things, but these are, I just wanted to highlight a few things. These right here are writing units that have been done. They're a 5-day, kind of like what I showed you with the guided reading. Let's click on this one. We have these, all of these highlighted were ones made in Nebo. There's some wonderful 5-day plans on what authors do, how writers can tell about who and where. They show, they don't tell. So we'll go to this narrative unit done by, I think this one was done by Lindsay, and it's all set out for you. So here's lesson 1 right here. There's a video that she has with it, and a mentor text that she has all ready to go, and then an anchor chart that the students use, and then an assignment. So if I click to the lesson video, it's going to go, this is the instruction, or like kind of the writing mini lesson for the students to learn the concept that they need to learn so that they can do the writing unit.
We're going to talk about one way to write a really great story. To start off, let's look at this story that somebody wrote about something that happened to them.
So super quick mini lesson, under 2 minutes, and then this would watch that, and then there's a link to that mentor text again that she was showing, and then an anchor chart. So, and it goes each day, so it's really done for you. This is an awesome resource, ready-made to be put into whatever learning platform that you're doing. And these others are just like that one as well. So make sure you check out what authors do, writers tell about who and where, and writers show, not tell. And there's some really cool virtual filters if you haven't checked these out. I thought these were really fun. So make sure you check out those. It takes the students to a fun place, and you could have a writing assignment or maybe a reading assignment about that place. So let's click back over. We've done a little bit on first grade. Let's click back over to kindergarten here and just check out if there's any resources here to show you. So once again, here's that link for the survey here. And we have some resources for shared reading. They're very similar to what I already showed you in first grade. Here's your Haggerty lessons here. Here's your countdown lessons. This is going to take you to that whole page. And it's a different page because this is countdown and not blast, but these are all your countdown lessons here. And there are a lot of them. So check these out and use these with us. And we have a few more units that we're still working on. And we're constantly adding more of these daily. We have, let's see, here's the letter tile. They can use that letter tile app for free from Really Great Reading. It looks just like their letter board, but it's virtual. Sight word things. Once again, we have some fun writing lessons. I actually had this page highlighted, but my highlights got taken off, so I don't remember which ones I was going to click here, but this looks like something that is something that you could put into Seesaw very easily. And then again, our level books, the week-long guided reading lessons, like I showed you in first grade, are all right here. And you can use these resources. It clicks to show you, again, those lessons all done for you, for your students. And you can edit and change these or do whatever you wanted with them, really. I didn't point this out on the first grade one. There's a note for parents right here of how to read with your child, how to prompt with your child as they're reading. Things taking too long to load. I'm gonna look out of this. Willbooks is, some of these free books are really great. Willbooks is especially great. It's free right now, open to everybody. So those are just some of the things. Click through. Look through the resources, and please let us know if there's something else that you need that you're not seeing here that you're like, I would really love that. We would love to help you. However, reach out to your instructional coach or fill out the survey. And thank you for all that you are doing for our students. You guys really are superheroes, and we appreciate all that you do. And have a wonderful day.